Hi guys, hello, hello. Let me see here. Try to get that light away. Let's go this way a little bit. There we go. Trying to get myself all situated. That'll do, right? That'll do. You guys can see a different view. I don't usually sit here at the kitchen table, but I thought maybe I would come here for something different. So I've been wanting to show you guys this for a couple of weeks probably. It's the craziest thing. I have been shopping for oil cans. I saw this idea on Instagram from a guy I follow. He's just a small page that one of my Emily at Weathered Wares Co. recommended him, and I can't remember his name now, but he posted a picture and it was so interesting. He used these oil cans. So girls, go out, go to your dad's barn or your father-in-law or whoever's barn that maybe has an old barn with some oil cans. These were the only two that I could find locally, and I'm telling you, we have antique booths all over the place. But if you can get your hands on any of these little oil cans, now you saw the little tiny sewing machine oil can that I have. That was the day that I found this one. He had two in his shop. The first one, I put the little tree that we made in our group. Good morning, you guys. Good morning, everybody. But it's over there. I would go get it. I should have had it to show you, but we made little brush trees. I had never done it before, and they turned out so cute. And I made the whole forest of trees that I put in my windowsill. I know I've shown you guys already, so I hate to repeat, but I know there's people that haven't seen these things, so I hate for them to miss out too. So anyway, see if you can't find some oil cans. I don't think it should have been hard, but for some reason this was hard. So I need to get like 2 or 3 more is what and I love this one. I just found this one yesterday. So I was just gonna come live with the one, but I was able to find 2. But he had a grouping and he had them different heights on books, different levels. So like, you know, like if my hand was a book, maybe put this one on the ground and put this one up on a book. Like he just made a whole vignette. And eventually, someday, when I get a couple more, I will show you a grouping. But for now, I'm just gonna have to do it this way with just the 2. And it'll be fine. You guys will get the idea. I know you guys are all creative and that's why you're here. So let me just put the camera down a little bit so that you guys can see what I'm working on here at my kitchen table. So I have a couple of oil cans. I did clean them with Dawn dishwashing soap. I squirted the Dawn dish soap and then I used an old scrubby brush and I cleaned them as best as I could. I didn't want them super shiny bright. Like this one was coming really shiny and it was super crusty and dirty. And so I knew better than to clean this one too much because I don't want them to look new. I want them to have the vintage look, but I didn't want all of the grease. I wanted to be able to handle them and not have dirty hands or anything. So, okay. So I have 2 oil cans. The next thing to do is to find a wire like this that will fit down in your can. So I have this, so you can see I have a whole jar here. You guys know I have a whole jar of wires, all different skinnies and all different wires. So, and then my friend Tammy Merrick here from Farm Charms that made me that really cute knife that says love. She taught me to use the handle of your cutter, your wire cutters, to smooth out your wire and make it curl or bend or whatever you want it to do. So I'm just playing with this because I had it in here already. So, but it was kind of jerkety, and I did this in our little group, and I told them that I was going to bring it over here, but I wanted them to see it first. So anyway, I just kind of made it like an arc here. If you could, there you go. You can kind of see. So I'm trying, now I'm gonna bend it as I go accordingly to how I want it to do. And then I put a little hookity hook here at the end. See that little circle? I used a pencil for that. Shoot, and I didn't grab a pencil to do this one, but okay. Then you're gonna carefully try and find that hole, which that was easy, and then just stick it right in the hole like that. And then I made a little, see that I put like a little,
See, I put a little kink in mine, not really a kink, but just kind of bent it back a little bit and then brought it straight down so that it doesn't slide down into my oil can, right? Okay, so it's just kind of like that. Now I can make it be higher like that. And then all I'm going to do is hang an ornament from it. So here is a Christmas ornament that I made. These are like the lids that we were selling. They're still 25% off. I made this one for me, so I put a little bit of extra goodies in there. You guys are welcome to get one from me and then, you know, tweak it out, add some more, whatever. We'll get you started anyway. And then I'm just turning this to where it will show forward to you. Okay, and then I need it to go up a little bit more so it's not dragging the ground. And so there is a vintage ornament displayer. Let me show you. Like that. It's coming out of the oil can, and I think that is really, really cool. So however high you want it to be, or however you want it to be, just kind of fuss around with your wire, maybe have a longer wire, however you want it to be. But so there is an ornament stand for a Christmas ornament. And then I'm gonna try the same thing with this smaller can. So this one I played with to try and make sure I knew I could get it right and all that. So this one's kind of fresh like you guys will be. So let's see how this, whoops. So I did find one that will fit in the can though. And then what I'm thinking is, instead of putting a kink, I pushed it all the way to the bottom so that I'm not gonna have that same issue. And then I'm going to arc it up and then just around a little bit. And then I'm going to cut it off. So I want to use this. Now I don't need that little notch in there because I made it hit the bottom of the can. So I'm kind of glad I practiced a little bit first to figure that part out. I did not message the fellow that I saw his display. I'm just kind of winging it here. So I'm going to, I got it. I don't want it too short. I'm gonna cut it, or do I want to cut it? Right there. Let's just go with that spot. So then I really need a pencil. Let's see, maybe I don't want to use this because it's flat. Hang on a minute, let me grab a pencil. I'm sorry. Hang on just 1 second. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I have a pencil, so I'm going to make my hook now, and I want to roll it around a pencil like that. Okay, and I don't really want the hook to be tight. I just kind of want a hook like that. It's fine. You guys can roll it and twist it and make it all pretty, or you could give it like tendrils coming out. You guys can make it as fancy as you want. Okay, so here we go. Now this one's gonna be a lot different. I might have to redo that one. I'm just not sure I have another one. Oh, yes I do, but it's not long. I don't have another long wire, or I would redo this one. This one's a little bit shorter. Maybe I should trade them. Maybe I'll trade them and put this bigger one. Ooh, I don't know if there's oil in that. I don't think there is. I'm gonna trade these two because, oh, if this will go in here. I want it to be right. Okay, so let's see what happens if I trade these two. And then there I'm going up over my hump. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of worried about that. The ornament that I picked is too heavy for this little tiny can. I was kind of worried about that. Yeah, I was just trying to, so that means this one's gonna be too heavy too. Hang on a minute. So I might have to pick a different ornament, but my really lightweight tart pans were, let me see if this one's gonna do the same thing. I bet it is. I bet it is. So we may have to put them on some kind of a base and hot glue the cans down. I'm not sure. I think I just need a lighter weight. Let me see. Surely I have, don't call me Shirley, right? Surely I have a lightweight ornament. Hang on, I'm looking to see. Here's a little gnome. This is absolutely not what I wanted to do because I wanted it to be vintage, and he is too long. Hang on a minute. We're having a minor fail of my project. because I didn't make it ahead of time to have it all perfect schmurfect for you guys. See, I wanted to do these because it's a real lightweight little tart pan. Hang on, there's got to be something. I have Vintage Belle. I have a Vintage Belle in the other room. Let's go get that off of this tree. You guys, well, you guys probably haven't seen, I don't know if I did this tree over here or not. I did it in my, oh, how about I use these? I made these little guys. We could do those. Those are lightweight. Here's two. Let's do these two instead of what I wanted. And then I'll have to rig mine up. And once I get it all done, I'll show you guys. I'll put a picture. But I'll put a picture of this one that we're doing together so you can see. But here we go. All right, let's do this because I really ultimately in the end want to have like these. This is a little copper tart pan that I found. And so, you know, I made these just extra super fancy. These two, this is an old zinc lid. And so just with the little miniature things, yeah, made these two. And so I really wanted those to hang as a Christmas display. So that was my plan. And it worked fine in the bigger can. I just picked this little can up yesterday, so I did not practice with it. I thought, oh, great, everything will be great. Well, here you go. Maybe wasn't quite great. So now my only issue that I'm gonna have is that this string is gonna be too long. So these are little, I'm jumping all over the place. These are little paper mache discs that I found, I think from Dick Blick Art Studio, I think is where these might have come from. They probably have them at any craft store. I just Mod Podged the front and back. I painted the sides with the stripes, and then I added an old watch face and some wrinkled up vintage seam binding. And then I did the same thing with this sort of tag shape as well. Now these are super lightweight, so I know for the purpose of this video, I'll be able to hang these two together. They match, so they're gonna hang super cute and I don't have to sweat it. So, because I don't like sweating it on a live video. The only thing I've gotta sweat it is that I need to cut this, and I don't really wanna cut it because it hangs on my other tree. So maybe just for the sake of this video, I can rig it up. Let's see here. How can we can make this work. So the tie part is not gonna look super awesome. And we're just gonna call that a fail. Tammy's failing this morning miserably. But it's not the end of the world sort of fail, right? I don't have to scrap it. Okay, there we go. So then you just can shape your wire however you want. You can turn your hook so that it's facing however you want. But it's just, oh yeah, that's perfect. So these are super lightweight. So before you go out and buy something, you know, awesome that you really want to hang, like I had these. This is a whole clock face with the mechanism, and I think that is super heavy, so that is definitely not gonna work. And then I had this, so I was gonna show you how this would be an arrangement that you would not have to put away. You could definitely leave it out year round, take your Christmas ornaments off, and maybe put some ornaments like I made on my handmade vintage tree. If you haven't seen that, I have a whole section, you guys, on Instagram. If you're not over there, you just might want to go over and check it out. I don't think you necessarily have to be on. I just want to see if this would hold or not. It's probably not. No, it's way too heavy. So the problem is if you get a thicker wire, it won't fit in the hole. So a thicker wire would hold this up, but it won't fit in the hole. so that's why I'm like, oh, so here. So you guys are just kind of learning with me. But for now, but yeah, this did fit perfectly, and it hung perfectly, and how pretty for Christmas, right? But we're just gonna forget all of that. Forget all that, and let's just zip over here with this, because it's gonna be equally as pretty, and anyone that joins late will never even know that I had any issues whatsoever, because it really is perfectly fine. And honestly, I'm like all of the other girls, we're just to inspire you. And that you can see that we're not perfect either, and sometimes some of these things just require a little extra finagling and figuring out, and that's good that you guys see that we have that too. So Okay, so there, that is exactly what I wanted you to see. Let me pick this up here so you guys can see it better. But I think displaying these on a book, what a cute way to incorporate a little bit of vintage into your holiday decor and keeping it still festive. I mean, you guys, we could decorate the oil cans and put some, a little bit of greenery here, or like on the tray or plate or book that you put these on, you could add greenery. I mean, what do I have here? Oh, I have just this little wreath thing off of my table, but let's just see what happens here. If I get into that, we'll just make it pretty here and I'll show you, just because I had it sitting here. So like a piece of greenery. Now this isn't ideal because I'm just pulling this out of nowhere here. But so any type of greenery, and then you would put your little oil cans together, and maybe, you know, since this is all I've got, just a little something to, let me push it back here so you guys can see, but just something to make it a little festive. With using whatever you already have. Let's see, here's another bell, and here I just happen to have this little candle that I painted and then rolled in Epsom salts for you guys the other day, and that just made those little votive candles so cute and snowy looking. So there you go. There's a little display. It's not perfect, but you guys get the idea. I was really after the oil cans for you guys because I think it's so cute. So anyway, that's what I have for you today. Yay! I think it's adorable. I think it needs a little tweaking. I admit it. It's not perfect, but I don't even know where I'm going to put them. Let me see here. Oh, let me move you up here. Oh, so I can see. So, okay, I'm all done. That's all I was going to show you guys, but I like to, I can't figure out how to run my thingy here. Here we go. I like to end my my videos with a little chat session, and so that's all that I have. You never know where these chat sessions are going to go. Sometimes I end up in other rooms and showing you other things because that's where the conversation goes. But for now, if anybody, you know, if you guys are good with that, that's really the main purpose, was to show you guys that. So anyway, let's say hello. See, I've said anyway like 6 times. Thank goodness my husband isn't home to hear me say that. He always says, you say that too much. Oh. Okay, so I'm reading the comments now. Let's see. Good morning, Rochelle. Good morning. Hi, Terry. I don't know that you've caught me very often, Rochelle. It's nice to see you. She's super talented crafter too. Hi, Vani. Good morning. Good morning, sweet friend. So nice to see you on here. She's just the sweetest also. Good morning from West Virginia. There's my newer friend, Melinda. So nice to see you. Hi, Connie Walls. Nice to see you here. Oh, so many of you are here. There's Cindy Kane. I have 3 oil cans that were used in my late husband's dad's gas station decades ago. I love them. Oh, Cindy, and now you have a whole, what I like about this is that you have something to do with the little oil cans, but you're not hurting them at all. You're not hot gluing anything to them. You're not doing anything other than sticking a wire in it. So I think that's very, very cool. And maybe you can drag yours out and actually use them in your house. So I think that's awesome, Cindy, and especially that they're so special. I love that. I love helping you girls find things that were, you know, from family and dragging them out. That's just great. I remember those and how you push the bottom to squirt the oil out. Yes, that's right, Sandy. That's exactly what you do. Let me see. Good morning, Denny. So I don't know what made me just think of this, but I got this totally off subject. And so here we go. This is when I tell you, you never know where my videos are going to go when we start our chat session. But this shirt, I was just telling my daughter, this was a Stitch Fix shirt that I got not too long ago. Probably early fall. And look at what when I first opened it, I thought, what the heck? It's got these 2 things. I thought it was like ripped or something wrong, but it's a mask. It's a mask shirt.
Isn't that crazy? So if you don't have your mask, yeah, I don't know if that's like the new thing or not, but I thought, yes. So if you guys are kind of seeing that funniness, that's what that is there for, yeah, interesting. And maybe they intended it more for like outside if you're cold to put it up, and maybe, you know, just the timing of it being mask time. I know it's not official, but sometimes, you know, I'll run into Sherwin-Williams to pick up paint for a job, and it's like, oh, my mask is in the car. It's like when you're very first getting started for your day, you know, you don't have it out in your pocket yet. You have an oil can for a sewing machine. Oh yes, Brenda, yes. Summer, will you? There's a little teeny tiny silver oil can in my window. It's about, I don't know, 3 or 4 over on the left side with a tree in the top. Yeah, I'm going to show them this. So, Brenda, here's what I did with mine. Thank you, honey. In my little craft group, we made these little tiny trees, and I stuck a tree in the top of mine, and then I put it with all of the other trees. It's hard to make the little ones. It's not perfect, but put together in the grouping with all of the other ones in the spools and all the little containers that I found. But this is what she's talking about a sewing machine oil can. And the thing is, it's super tiny. I mean, honestly, there's my finger hold. It's super tiny compared to this little one. Like, see how tiny? So I don't think it would work for this particular thing unless you E6000 it to something, and then it would hold. Then you'd be okay. But I love them. You know, honestly, you could just set that with the whole collection. Since it is an oil can, that would be cute too. Oh, thank you, Vonnie. She loves it. Let me see. What else do we have? Anybody else say anything? You have the cutest ideas. Oh, thank you, Rochelle. Just trying to stay vintage over here. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning from Teresa. Hi, Teresa. She's in my group. She got a sneak peek on this. There's my mom. Hi, Mom. Good morning. Let's see. Thank you, Terry Reno. She's in the group too. So she got the sneak peek of it also. Thanks, Rochelle. Penny says, I love these. I did something similar with the old doorknobs. Yes, yes, exactly. Anything with a hole in the top, you guys could totally modify it and make it work. I think the tops of the doorknobs would be a lot heavier or a lot bigger of a hole. So we'll see if Penny sends us a picture. We can all see if she puts it in the comments here. You have a great day too, Terry. Yes, Summer just got out of the shower and got all ready to go here. Her dog's taking a nap over on the sofa. I showed him on our Instagram video this morning. So, hi Debbie from Montana. How is it in Montana? I bet what question do we have for a Montana person about your weather? Is it snow? I'm thinking it would be snowy and cold. Does it get humid in the summer? We were kind of talking, about Wyoming, and we were talking about, where else were we talking about? Colorado, mostly Colorado. Wondering about the weather. Let's see, Connie, as you know, I'm a vintage, yes, rusty crusty lover too. Yes, I do know that about you. Good morning, Dee Dee. One of these oil cans, not sure where I got it. Well, good, she has one. Well, now you can put a little ornament in it. Oh, there's the baby boy. He's so sweet. We've been loving having a dog in the house again. Here's the baby. There's Summer. And there's the baby boy. That's little Mr. Fox. That's Fox. Oh, so cute. It's been so nice having him. I may try your idea. Thank you, Dee Dee. Hello from Indiana. Good morning. Good morning, Indiana. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you so much. Cool idea. Thank you, Kelly. Thanks, Anne. I need to be sure to send this to my friend Kelly Weiler. When I saw Kelly, it made me think Kelly Weiler's an artist, lives here in town, and she's online. You guys may follow her too, and if not, you should. She does a lot of art tutorials and really cute things, and it's called Girl Upcycled Studio, and I know she has a thing for oil cans, so I know that's funny, but she likes vintage too, and I know she has a thing for oil cans, so I will have to send this to her because I think she'll like it. Sometimes she catches my videos, but it's hard to watch them all. Now you want oil cans, Joan. I know, I need one more. I'd like to have 3, but I wasn't able to find 3. There are more antique shops, but you know, it's just too busy time of year to run around looking for them. And so, and I wanted you guys to have a minute to get yours together. So thank you, Anne. Oh, Anne, thank you so much. Your home is beautiful. And Joan, I'm sure you'll find some oil cans. Go hit the garage, girls. You probably don't even have to buy anything. Just go call your dad, see if anybody's got one they can spare. You might have to clean them up because they are used and they are dirty, but Dawn dish soap cuts all that. Blessings to you too, Margaret. Thank you so much. No humidity here and it has been nice. No snow yet. Okay, Debbie. Maybe Montana's the way to go. We're just talking about places to live. She lives in Scottsdale, Arizona, and it's so hot in the summer. And this summer was the record heat, and so she loves the sunshine, but she's getting a little homesick for the seasons, and she doesn't really want to live in Ohio. We don't have a lot of beautiful things, so she's just kind of thinking where they might want to move someday, and so she's doing some investigating, so that's why we were talking about it. Thank you, Terry. Cute puppy. He is adorable. His name is Fox. We call him Mr. Fox. He's adorable. He's such a little snuggler. He's a cuddler. He just wants to sleep all the time, and he'll play if we play, and then we're done. He's happy to lay down. So that's the best kind of dog. He always wants to be on your lap. Nancy, I found some old doorknobs at a garage sale this summer. Awesome. Put a dowel rod in it. Oh, that's a good idea. And made a tree using vintage lace. Oh, send us a picture, Nancy. I would love to see. If you maybe private message me a screenshot or something, I would love to see it. That sounds so inspiring. Kathy Kane, or Cindy Kane. Thanks for the ideas. You're welcome, Cindy. You're very welcome. And Merry Christmas to you, Arlene. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me see. That's it. Okay, you guys. That's all the messages, all the questions. So just a quick peek for anyone that may have joined late. This is what we made. I just used oil cans, added a wire to fit. You have to find the wire that will fit in. And then I just twisted the roping or the stringing or whatever of the ornament to fit. I would probably ideally cut a ribbon. I love our lightweight seam binding, and put other ornaments, but they were a little heavy for my little can. My little can kept falling over. So, and I only practiced with the big one, so I had to change real quick. So that's why this isn't perfectly perfect, but it gives you guys just enough of an idea, and we're all friends here anyway. You guys don't expect perfect out of me. So have a great, now I'm just here to inspire you. You guys can figure it out. Right? All right. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.